We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Hey everybody, this is Travis. We have a quick PSA to let you all know. If you are a functioning adult or you are a young person, if you go to a bathroom and you do your business, if you come back and you have this feeling towards yourself where you don't feel comfortable, or if you have a smelly smell about yourself, and most everybody in the world knows when they have a smell and they can smell it, don't sit through a movie theater smelling like you shit yourself. That is all I have to say on this PSA. Phillip would agree with me, but at this time he cannot speak. But on to the review. What's going on, everybody? This is Travis.
And this is Phillip.
And welcome back to Candid at the Movies. And today we will be reviewing the sci-fi action film known as Jurassic World Rebirth. And this movie does star Scarlett Johansson, Mahershala Ali, Jonathan Bailey, and Rupert Friend. So, Phillip, this is a pretty interesting franchise. It's been going on a lot longer than a lot of people thought. But what were your first thoughts about this movie in general?
Well, let me tell you, I am not the dinosaur enthusiast, so I can tell you that going in.
Right.
But I'm sitting in the theater, trying to give this movie a clean slate because I don't want to prejudge nothing.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm trying to figure out the best way to sum this up without spoiling it. About the best way I can sum this up is for those of you who have seen Anaconda 2, not the first one with Ice Cube, but the second one with Sally Richardson Whitfield and Morris Chestnut and them.
Yep.
The second one. If you are familiar with that plot line, that's basically what this is.
That's a great way to sum it up.
That's basically what this is. Because they showed enough jack that plot line, and this is what we got. Same thing. Chase this down, get this so we can cure some chronic illness.
Yeah, that's really it. That's really the plot.
So yeah, that's about the simplest way I can put it. And boy.
Your girl Scarlett was in it.
Scarlett couldn't save the movie, y'all. I'm saying Scarlett couldn't save the movie. Because that was my draw to see it. You know, I like Scarlett, you know, Black Widow. Yeah, but she couldn't.
They were trying to give her some funny moments in it.
She couldn't. Okay. I just no, she couldn't.
They gave her jokes. She shot a gun.
No.
That ain't enough. Okay.
She shot a gun in Black Widow.
She shot at dinosaurs this time.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
And I was wanting to go in and be like, all right, the dinosaur showed me something. You know, they showed us the different types of dinosaurs. And of course, I'm expecting for, some carnage.
Right.
Some carnage. And they went light. They went light on the carnage.
Very light blood, too. Wasn't much.
Yes.
I know it's PG-13. But
yeah, they went light. But for some big old dinosaurs, come on. Yeah. So we sitting in there watching this movie, and I feel like the first part where they in the water looking for the water species, they spent entirely too long on that portion of this film.
It did, and the weird part was it's like they explained everything, which was a plus for them. I'll give them that.
Yes.
They explained everything there.
Yes.
But it's like they took too long to explain and then be just like, all right, so this is why we got to do this. And like you said, that water scene felt like it was like the first hour, 30 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I didn't think they was ever going to make it to that island. And of course, there's always one, we got to keep moving. And the doc told them the last ones that are chasing them on the boat, they're amphibious, so they can come on land.
Yeah, nobody pays attention.
Folks don't listen. They don't listen. He said it clear as day, but they don't listen. They don't listen. And somebody, as you probably figured out, will suffer the consequences of not listening. It's I'm almost at a loss for words. Trav, you give your opinions on it.
So, outside of my earlier PSA at the beginning of this video, I would say I went in with a clean slate as well. As some of you know, I have a love-hate relationship with Jurassic Park, Jurassic World. It's like the first ones usually are good, The second ones give you a little bit of what you want and a lot of what you didn't ask for. And then the third ones, some reason, go off the rails. I don't know why. This one, for it to be, I guess, the start of a new trilogy, it really didn't keep me interested, which sucks. You have all these cool concept dinosaurs that you made, and I didn't care, and I grew up loving dinosaurs. This is a franchise I was like, I saw Jurassic Park like 2-3 times in the theater as a kid, and I'm just like, this is not pulling me, and I don't know why. But if it's pulling other people, like Joe and D, we salute y'all for y'all scores. We appreciate y'all. Happy y'all love the movie. But for some reason, it just didn't pull for me. And can't say I was disappointed by it. I think I was more so left off with the feeling of, so what's next? Because I don't know if this is going to be a trilogy. I don't know if this is a one-off. If it's a one-off movie, cool. Maybe you give me a different story with another one-off. It happened and let's move on. Well, I would be cool with that.
At this point, what's the excuse for going back to the island?
Yeah, because even the way it ended, I was just like, so we're never coming back here.
There ain't really no reason to come back to the island.
Yeah.
That just, that.
You gave me a cool villain monster to not use him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was expecting a little more from the monster, but didn't get it.
No, he just had his moment of which way did he go? And that was really it.
I see the light over there. I see the light over here.
That was really it.
Yeah, there are certain points in the movie where you would expect carnage and don't get it.
Very much so. You get a lot of people that you feel should die and they don't, and you're just taking it back because even our audience was taking it back. Like usually you get movies like this, big popcorn movies, people are cheering or clapping. There was like 1 or 2 people laugh. Then it was like when it ended, everybody just got up and left.
Yeah.
It felt like church.
Yeah.
All right, it's time to go home.
And don't get me wrong, for those of you who have seen me on here, y'all know me. I root for the animals. So I was looking for some dinosaur carnage. Nobody's gonna make it out of here. Well, probably Scarlett and maybe Mahershala. Yeah, outside of the main characters, you would think nobody makes it out. But no, a lot of them make it out.
Yeah, a lot more than what we're used to, at least with these movies are disaster movies. Yeah. A lot more get out, but I don't know. That's the best way I can sum this movie. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't say you would be wasting your money doing like an IMAX or 4DX because that might make it feel better for you, but I wouldn't suggest to waste your money on 4DX or IMAX or anything like that. I would say just go check it as like a matinee or something like that. I don't know if it would be a night movie I would carry like a girlfriend or a wife or two. I don't know. It's weird.
You have to really be in love with the Jurassic series to do that. And I know there's some of y'all out there who are.
Salute to y'all.
And I'm not hating on you.
No hate.
But it was lacking. It was just lackluster. Yes.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Yes.
And the bad part is we know it's going to overmake the amount of money that we expect. And it's probably going to get greenlit for a sequel, but I would just love to know what the next steps are because this didn't set me up good.
No, it really didn't. Yeah. It just left me hanging. Nah, I could think of some ways where you could have spruced it up.
Yeah.
But
and it wouldn't have been hard.
That would have involved jacking some more ideas from some other movies. But still, I almost feel like for what they did, I needed an alien at the end.
It'd have been different. It would have been out of left field.
Because nobody would have seen that coming.
No.
All you'd have had to do was have it like an alien dinosaur hybrid.
That would be different.
And that would have, for me, that would have worked. Yes. Yeah. Because you'd have never expected it. Never. Yeah. But it would let you know that the aliens been here since the dinosaur time.
And it would have been interesting. Granted, it would have been like Fast and Furious jumping the shark on all their stuff where we got a little small car in space. But hey, I mean, they can do it. Why can't Jurassic Park?
Well, not everybody can put Ludacris and Tyrese in space and think that's going to work, but they did it.
Yeah, they did it. Y'all supported
that. And then let them live to come back to Earth. Boy.
But before my anger hits me about Fast and Furious, Phillip, what is your score on this lovely film known as Jurassic World Rebirth?
Oh, boy. and I have to score this thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, Trav. I was joking before we went in, but I seriously think it's gonna end up with the Gentleman's D.
Oh, Gentleman's D.
Oh, I really think it's the Gentleman's D. Like I said, lackluster.
Right.
It just. I wanted to know where he was going, and
it didn't really do that.
It didn't do it. And with that, I cannot in good conscience tell you to go spend your money. Y'all know me, I shoot from the wallet. That's just, I can't do it. I'm not saying it's completely bad, but from what I saw, no, I can't say go see it. Go out and see it. Take your boo, go see it. No, I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that because, again, lackluster. Just Trav, what's your grade?
Even with my suffering, I'm going to give this movie just a regular D because reasons. And I will say, I will say this, even with how random 28 Days Later ended, I at least was more entertained than this. But hey, this is Travis from Candid. Please check out Pop Stars Popcorn. It's late.
Yes, click that like and subscribe button down there.
Yeah.
And you got to put the clip in there from Gladiator, Trav.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Peace, y'all.